So Abdullah joined my program, and he's among such a beautiful soul that everyone in my program, he's been with a good amount of time with me. So everyone in the program knows him. And guys, he's my 350th certified PMP. Now we have 352 PMP, but he's a 350th PMP who cleared it last night. And guys, what a journey he had. I just want to add one thing. A day before, I asked him book the exam, and he was like, what to do? And he booked the exam, and he just cleared it. I'm really proud of you, brother, for clearing the PMP. Not just clearing it's all about target. I want this journey to be about you, so you share it yourself. Please go ahead.
Well, before you go on, so this is a celebration, yeah. So it started with me searching to see who the right PMP mentor was, and I stumbled across you on Udemy, and I started looking at your YouTube videos, and I noticed that all the students have one common response, which was they were very satisfied with the training and the approach that you took. And I decided to reach out to you and join your program in January. And I was 1 month into my new job. And I have absolutely no regrets in doing so. And so that was the start of it. As the journey continued, you helped me with my application as well, moving it from being selected for audits, which I went into complete panic mode. And we were successful at that. And, just listening to you and everything you had to say, I have absolutely no regrets. Still in shock, though, that, a mentor would call you the day before and say, book the exam the next day. So that was definitely a real shocker because, sometimes when your trainer says, okay, Abdullah, you're ready to do the exam, that made me feel really motivated and happy. And the but part is, book the exam tomorrow. So your emotions change from being happy to now being extremely nervous now. So Alhamdulillah, it's been a very nice journey. And I'm very grateful for the times that you were tough on me, but also very uplifting as well. And made some new friends during that time of receiving training. And I can't ask for better. So I really can't ask for a better trainer, a better big brother, a better friend, however else you want to use the terms. But it's been a very lovely journey that even I was telling my mom this morning, I wish I could go back to your class, just answer a question wrong, just to hear, Abdullah, why did you choose this answer? Justify why. Even that I was missing this morning too. So
For sure, for sure. In other programs, for sure, you can join that. And we have other PGMP and things like that, which we will do with you. But for now, I want you to enjoy those things. Okay, Abdullah. So let's talk about one by one about this thing. Abdullah, what would you say about my follow-up system?
also unmatched first class, the best. If I didn't have you as my mentor, sir, maybe I would meet 2024 still trying to figure out if to do the exam or not. So follow-ups definitely. It was definitely uplifting because I remember I said to you that I needed to have a trainer like you because I'm very inconsistent, especially with time management. So the follow-ups of um, requesting updates and giving feedback. I never ever had a trainer do that with that level and that intensity and passion. So like you, and it's
Yeah,
definitely wonderful,
thank.
wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, so what about the coaching calls, which you were talking about? How it was?
Coaching course were great. I I actually would say that it definitely opens your mind to a different way of thinking. So sometimes even like you're being called in class to answer a question. And even like I remember, so like for me, my mind was okay, Abdullah unmute. From the time you say Abdullah unmute, I was like, oh gosh, I'm gonna get licks today for answering the question correctly. But coach, it was a fantastic, so like really, really, really fantastic. The way you use the elimination technique and dissect the question was great.
Okay. Okay, Abdullah, how important this uh, certified PMP group was for you?
Was very important actually. Made some friends along the way as well, and we would have interacted ever so often. Um, so to get updates, material, communication, it made you really feel like part of a PMP community. You know, we all are here to get the same goal done, which is to become certified. And the way it was organized, how you had it by batch class and the year,
Mhm.
fantastic, fantastic.
Okay, okay. Let's talk about the exam now. Okay. Now let's talk about exam. So how was the exam for you?
Exam was tough, sir. Actually, I had 2 minutes left when I reached question 180. So, regards to the exam itself, a lot of questions on agile,
Mm-hmm.
team, and communication. The majority of those three, the majority was agile.
Agile stakeholder communication team still remain the most important topics of PMP exam, right? Am I right?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, stakeholder communication
Definitely.
team, agile is still the most important topics of the exam. Okay. Any formula question, any critical path question?
One question, which was to calculate the SPI. So one out of the entire 180 question was just to determine from a calculation if the schedule was ahead of time or behind time.
Hmm.
So that was it.
Okay, ahead of time or behind time. Okay, that is okay. So how did you manage your time in the exam?
Well, actually, I actually went ahead of the 80 minutes when the
Mm-hmm.
first 60 questions. I think I probably took like about 95 to 100 minutes. And then I started to do a minute a question. And after the first break, I composed myself and went back to the second 60 questions again. And I gave myself a 1 minute timer per question, and everything flowed. And then when I was on the last question, that's when I had like 2 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What advice you would give to the people who are going to give the exam now, and you know that so many students we have who are going to give the exam in the future. So what would be your advice to them?
but that's easy, sir. Amer. Just follow what Amer Ali says in terms of time apportionment and approach to exams, and you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Just manage your time properly and follow everything that you say and do.
Okay, so you just manage that time and you can keep going into that and you can work into that way. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. It has been an honor to work with you and to make sure that you get this thing done. It was honor to work throughout the way. Rizwan Ahmad, Shadab, Nashed, if you have any question, feel free to ask. So here you have a guy who was like, I still remember the first thing he said that, will you help at my application? I was like, why he's so much worried about the application? That's not a problem. Then I realized later on that actually his application was kind of rejected from the audit. So of course we worked into that thing. We did that thing. We filled the application and we moved it from that way. So this is kind of a thing like tomorrow the next batch is starting. Registration for that batch is already closed. I'm not gonna take any more student. Only my students are adding in that for those who are taking that training. So the purpose here is to make sure that every single one person becomes certified PMP. Thank you very much, and I hope the best of luck for you for your future endeavors. And how useful were the mocks? Is one is asking. How many mocks you did before the exam? Shadab is asking.
Quite a lot of mocks actually. I would say, so we had the simulator, we had the 60 question mocks from uh, people and processes, and then we had the complete 180 mocks that we needed to do after, and some more mocks you had given me to do. But that is the key because from what if you compare the questions from the mock to what came for exam, the concepts, so long as you understand the concepts, you'll be able to answer the question. And that was really important.
Okay.
Really, really, really important.
Okay. Thank you very much with that, guys. Best of luck for future endeavors. And of course, he followed my seven-step formula. He's asking if you did, please discuss the benefit of it. Okay, about the root cause analysis and elimination technique. Can you share that?
Yeah, the root cause analysis is something that was something completely new for me because I never did a root cause analysis in any form of study or professional training. So that was new, but that was the most important part. So if you do the root cause analysis, you'll be able to understand what the question is asking and how to apply the answers. The elimination technique is something as well that I was making a lot of mistakes in the beginning with because I would read one part of the question, and when you read the complete part, you'll realize there was something wrong with it. So the elimination technique is very important also. Root cause analysis is the best way to really learn how to apply yourself and answer the mock exam questions.
Okay, okay. Gee, guys, if anyone has any question, please do put it there. Now comes the most important thing. First of all, make 10 questions of PMP. I will be using that in PMP marathon and each one teach one. As you see, every single student help other. So I hope the same from you. Thank you very much, Abdullah, for joining the program and for trusting us for such a long time. I hope that you add value in other students and looking forward for your questions and you share it. With that, Assalamu alaikum and have good biryani. Bye bye.
Alaikum